Hello and welcome to another Core Animator tutorial. We're going to continue to talk about masking in this tutorial and show some intermediate to advanced techniques that might help you working with masking in a more complex project. So let's go ahead and look at the animations in this project and then we'll talk about how they're accomplished. We have this circle, which is actually a mask, revealing these curtain objects behind it. And we've animated the mask. And then we also have this text sheen effect that we're also accomplishing using masking. So we'll go ahead and look at both of those in the project. First, we have just a blank black square to make the negative space of our project black. And then we have every other element included in this all curtains group, which has our spotlight mask applied, which is just this circle blur in our templates. It's straightforward enough to animate that over the project and scale it and do whatever is needed. So let's go to the animations and look at the spotlight first. You can see that we started it up in that corner, a little bit bigger, just kind of moved it around everywhere. We've got these translations here for the mask. We're changing the translation and the scale over time to get those effects. Now we also want our curtains to be kind of swaying in the background and moving, but you can see that that curtain's moving right there. But at this point, it's really difficult to work with the other curtain because you don't have access to it, you can't see it with the mask applied. So one thing you can do is just simply hide the mask temporarily, which is done by shift-clicking on the mask icon. And you'll see that the eyeballs turn off to indicate that the mask is now hidden. It still is there, it still will be there in the export panel, it'll still be there in the exported project. But for your convenience, now you can see how this animation is going as you're scaling this curtain over time. So that's our takeaway here, is that when you have a complex project and the mask is in your way, you can just shift click on it to hide it, or you can actually just right click and find the hide mask feature, and you'll be able to get that out of your way and be able to work in the background. Now you might want to turn it back on in order to make these shadows move in conjunction with my moving spotlight. So you can see that here's my curtain shadows and I'm moving them at the same time as my mask, just in the opposite direction of the mask movement. And that's to just simulate that faux 3D look. Let's take a look at the text sheen. And we're going to need to hide our mask again, and also this back curtain element, so that we can take a look at our masking text group back there. So for this one we have, let me show you the source files on this one. We've got a simple text here and then a text with a glow effect on it. And we're also using a custom gradient with a gradient on both sides to use as the mask. So here we have the regular text, the text glow image that has the mask applied, which is our custom mask image over here. And again, you can do that by just browsing to any image you want. So you can see that, here, let's just recreate that effect. So text, lighting effect or something. We're going to go over maybe 2 seconds and move that mask across our image. And at the end of that, we want it to kind of flash on fully. So let's go ahead and change our easing style to instant. And at that instant, we want our mask to change to a solid square. We also want it to instantly change to flashing the entire desired area. we have that, and then maybe we want it to fade away at that point. So it flashes on and then fades away. And then maybe we loop all of these parameters at this state so that it will repeat. And that's how we can utilize a custom image for our mask source, and you can also change that image over time to create those desired effects. So the takeaway is you can use custom images and change your mask and animate those changes over time to create the effects you want. Hope this was helpful, and we can't wait to see what you create. Thanks for watching.